and welcome again. This afternoon, in the final section of the final session of today's proceedings, I'm representing the executive of ICDE, and it's my very great pleasure, on behalf of the Executive Committee of ICDE, but more importantly, on behalf of all of the members of ICDE, that this afternoon I will be presenting the ICDE Prizes of Excellence. This has been a fairly recent initiative of ICDE, but in the time in which our awards of excellence have been awarded, we've had the opportunity to recognise and celebrate the achievements and the contribution of many of our ICDE members. While all members of ICDE work hard and tirelessly towards being an advocate for distance learning, for improving the experience of our students, there are certainly particular of our members who do something that is over and above the work that we all do in our everyday jobs. And it's the Prizes of Excellence that ICDE have instituted with a view to ensuring that those efforts and those achievements are recognised and that they're honoured. This afternoon, I will be making 4 presentations. 3 of those relate to the ICDE Prizes of Excellence, and the 4th is a recognition of special contribution to ICDE. I would like to acknowledge all of the members who nominated potential recipients of these awards, and I would also like to acknowledge the work of our independent jury in judging those nominations and making recommendations for the awards that will be presented this afternoon. There are 3 ICDE Prizes of Excellence: an individual prize, a prize for lifelong contribution to the field, and an institutional prize. The first presentation this afternoon is the ICDE Prize of Excellence for 2009 in the individual category, and it's my great pleasure to announce that the recipient for 2009 is Professor Asha Kanwar. Would you please come up? Now, I hope that you can just stand in the spotlight for a minute or so while I read the citation. Professor Kanwar, a citizen of India, has a distinguished academic background from India, the UK, and the United States of America. Her 60 publications include 10 books on open and distance learning, gender and literature. She began her outstanding career in open and distance learning when she joined the Indira Gandhi National Open University in 1988, where she held different academic positions: Professor, Director of the School of Humanities, and Pro-Vice Chancellor. And Asha was the first woman appointed to this position. From IGNU, she took a joint UNESCO Commonwealth of Learning post at UNESCO's Regional Bureau for Education in Africa, in Senegal. In 2003, she moved to Cole's headquarters in Vancouver, Canada. She was in 2006 appointed Vice President of Cole and added responsibilities of Program Director in 2007. There are very many examples of innovation and of moving open and distance learning into the future that are characterised by Professor Kanwar's professional career. In IGNU, she contributed to the development of various new policies and systems and the transformation of the gender balance of committees. At Breda, she advocated the use of open and distance learning in teacher education and all levels of education and created a resource centre for open and distance learning. At the Commonwealth of Learning, she has led innovations in quality assurance and technology. In the area of technology, she has directed the development of low-cost technology options for the developing world. Within the international community of open and distance learning, she has contributed to the development of national policies for ODL in many countries, integrating ODL in the national education policies. She has influenced open and distance learning institutions in developing countries to focus on a culture of quality. She has led COL to expand its focus beyond open and distance learning for education and lifelong learning to embrace global development goals in poverty reduction, health and community development. Professor Asha Kanwar is a tireless promoter of gender considerations in ODL. At ICDE, we're very proud of being a global organisation, and I think you'll all agree with me that Professor Kanwar truly demonstrates what it means to be a global citizen. I hope you will join me now in congratulating her on her award.